What's your side hustle? Earning fee from Uniswap v3 concentrated liquidity. I spend money instead of make money. Teaching English, it's pretty comfy but the pay is shite. Data entry. Euro poor but pays $16 an hour and it's fun to think about ways to automate it. Currently it makes me around $400 with zero efforts and my 2023 goal is to work my way up to 1K. Pouring out my wife and mother of my children on OnlyFans. I don't have one because my lame corporate career pays enough. Rental income just from a single house I own. A little retail arbitrage if I see a good deal on an item and can double my money I'll buy and resell it. I work on construction sites so I'll pick up and scrap copper, aluminum, stainless, etc. that people just throw away. Use credit card cashback, receipt scanning apps, those cashback extensions in your browser, etc. heavily when shopping. Been churning bank account sign up bonuses lately, probably getting a couple grand a year from this. Eggs obviously. Thinking about doing the poop thing. Monetized YouTube channel. I sell some stuff on eBay. I've slowed down recently because sourcing kind of burns me out. No particular niche, just random things I found at thrift stores that had value. I wire up sheds and install 30-50 amp RV receptacles for boomers with more money than brains. Remote consulting services for ISOs 45001/90001/14001/27000. Board advisory / due diligence alerts, annual training etc., pre-audit surveillance / SIM audit activities, procedure writing, IMS, standalone manuals. I get about $950 AU a day including GST. I have a salaried job and do about 30 consulting days a year, generally half on weekends, half on paid annual leave days from the main job. Put tons of expenses through the company so it's pretty lucrative. Annex restoration repair and storage. I live in a retirement town and when I'm not running my shop during the day I'll pick up some cheap sales from the elderly, polish them up with a wet rag and resell for 100x on eBay to kids. As long as you show interest, retirees will literally hand you their lifelong collections to establish a legacy. I went to our town's museum today and realized I've sold some of the exact same pieces before. I'm very skilled at casting things in polyurethane resin. The problem is the things I sell right now are IP infringing so I have to keep it underground. I just need to figure out something I can cast and sell openly. I feel it in ether waiting for me to tap into it and use it, just have to do it. I take mentally handicaps to the gym on weekends. It nets you a lot of pink snapper because people like to come up and say you are such a good person. But really it's a calculated attack to siphon money, because of all the grants the handicaps get, from the government and I knew the power it held against women before I started. I considered a dog instead but you have to pick up dog poop and I don't want to do that. I picked up a deliver groceries to customers on bike side gig since my full-time job pay isn't great. 2 months after starting I slipped with my bike and broke my kneecap in half. It's been 7 months and I still can't walk or squat down. I still get pay since I'm a Euro poor and you get that sort of thing here but I'd rather heckin' be able to walk again like a non-cripple. Worst thing is when it's all healed, consider doing that job again kek, why didn't I sell my crypto stack 1 year ago? Heck me. I already told you I donated sperm for $100 a deposit but it wasn't about the money, it was about sending a message. It used to be GPU mining, now I'm selling decent gaming PCs with highly competitive pricing with warranty remaining on all the parts, they're selling so fast I'm soon out things to sell. I sell side hustle courses to lazy neets who refuse to get a job. Learn to recycle. Knowing what you can recycle and having a place to store materials in your garage is a way to make a little extra pocket cash. Investing in dividend income is a nice way to raise your floor. There are several ETFs that pay monthly and offer high yields. It's nice having multiple dividends coming in. Learn to write options. If you have a portfolio with a bunch of shares, some may be good candidates to generate some extra revenue on otherwise speculative growth stocks. I made almost $168 last Monday by taking on a little bit of risk. And when you think about being able to do something like that on a monthly basis, you essentially just jumped up into a whole new level of prosperity. And remember, it's always good to make money, but the most important thing is to keep your money. Don't treat it like an arcade tick for you to go spend on useless stuff because you're a middle-class sillyhead who needs to signal to everyone that you made it. This country runs on sillyheads running their lives away in the hamster wheel. It's largely up to you if you join them. Sit back and let your money make you money, and by lowering your expectations, ending consumerist impulses, you'll find financial freedom is largely attainable much earlier than you ever thought possible. In 2022 I made $8K from churning new credit card and bank account balances, $8K from online and in-person consumer/professional surveys, $35K from staking ETH and RPL on Rocket Pool, $27K from working once a week at my side job. I made like 270 altogether in 2022. I cut catalytic converts off people's cars. My side hustle is delivering goy slop to a lazy middle manager wagey that can afford grubby hubby. Advantage play on a gambling website, roughly 2K per month on average. Legal mushrooms. I scalp sealed Pokemon products on eBay. The based boy neat money and market shouldn't be underestimated. You don't understand, this $800 anime hentai figure is limited edition. I buy put/call vertical spreads. I sell firewood. I stack this up this week. Prices shoot through the roof this year. Sadly, I didn't have more dried wood to sell. I'm gonna yank some more pallets from work this month and build more racks kek. I plan on making 5 to 10 grand next October. Feels goodman. Shoplifting and middlemanning the occasional bit of weed here and there to make some bucks off of. Also cook up edibles. Work overtime hours. My side hustle is cleaning herbs. $75/shift, takes about 2 to 3 hours, easy as pie. Not mine but OnlyFans marketing and management agency. I've seen people pull 1K a day with their agency. But I'd rather make content with girls and put it up on PH for ad revenue and on my of. Staking anon, it earns me some passive income while I focus on my day job. Right now I get decent yields for staking near and silo on Wobi. I sell Excel templates. Makes me anywhere from 2K to 20K per file. I sell used Pepes on Shopify. I side hustle buying broken power sports with blown up engines or something needing repaired. Could be chainsaws, lawnmowers, or snowblowers, but mostly dirt bikes and ATV/snowmobiles. Never lost money as I buy them a few $100s and will spend a few in parts and make them shine and run like new. Flip for easy 3 to 10x. Buy dirt bikes/lawnmowers, summer items, in the winter and buy snowmobiles, winter items, in the summer, then fix in off season and sell in peak prime usable seasons. Knee pads. Teaching German after hours. $50 per hour. I know a guy who got diagnosed with ADHD who just sells prescription Adderall to college kids studying for exams at ridiculous prices. I sell CBD flower as medical marijuana to college kids and they love it. I went back to doing Uber rides and deliveries. I don't even need the side income, but driving is cheap therapy. And I get to eat out more with the gains. I help people cheat on university courses. Most of the time it's the core math requirements. I've taken pre-calc, Calc 1, Calc 2, linear algebra, mechanics, electrostatics, discrete math, and some intro to programming courses. This is for assignments, quizzes, and exams. Exams only for places that don't require a load of crap like lockdown browser, webcam, mic, etc. I find that for US customers their universities don't do squat to protect against cheating most of the time. I make about $500 per course average including all the work, averaging $50 plus per hour, but the pricing depends on the difficulty of the course and how much work is assigned. It makes good money, but I don't have enough customers that I can treat this like a full-time job. I flipped gold coins off eBay when I was younger and made as much as I did waging part-time. But that ship has sailed because people bought the new listings before they hit the search results. Oh well. Offer to clean older people's garages and houses and get a lot of free vintage clothes and garden tools they're too weak to use. Not paying for meals and gas by being fit and standing out on dating apps. Haul equipment for weddings twice a month. Drop off, pick up. Thankfully I live near a high-end wedding destination and met people through my experience bartending. I provide additional service for weddings, but hauling equipment is where I make the bulk amount of my side hustle money. I'm a gang scrapper. I go to abandoned houses and scrap copper. Most I made was 1K from one house. Most I made from one neighborhood was 30K. It's risky but pays fine and I don't need to pay taxes on it. I pick up receipts off the ground and scan them for the VAT tax refund. Free money. I work security/traffic control off duty. Code cheats for multiplayer video games for around 2K per month based off monthly subs. I have a podcast where I tell stories of some lesser known explorers and historical figures. It's pro-imperialism and pro-colonialism. I've gotten over 3K downloads but haven't earned a cent from ads cause it takes a long time to put out episodes and I haven't published any in a while because life got in the way. Shameless self-plug, it's called Expedition History, listen to it on a road trip or something, I don't care. Beekeeping in Australia. Have 2 hives now, bought 11 more and picking them up next few weeks. Hoping to net $10,000 to $20,000 a year. I DCA and generate passive income by staking and metastaking. Trade at times and hustle. Counterfeiting. Farming, collecting and cryopreservation of bull semen and artificial semination for clients, also have a truck so haul tractors and hay or whatever for people occasionally as well. I freelance for a tourist agency taking people from A to B. I work in luxury hotels and restaurants as an extra. I transcribe and translate for a German company. I still crave more. Day trade spy options. Farm. HVAC tech, for cash. Teach handgun safety. Basically turned my hobbies into cash flow. #adulting. I flip real estate and make payments mostly in crypto through money since fees are cheaper to earn more.